Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Neelam Ahuja. You can find me on Instagram at neelam.ahuja. You can also find me on TikTok. Before we get into the robe review today, I want to talk to you about what I'm wearing, and I'll link as many products as I can. This blazer is navy. It's a beautiful kind of deep navy, but almost looks purple in the light here. It's a 3-button blazer, a little more on the fitted side, and what's really cool is it has these holes for your thumbs and the sleeve is on the elongated side. So I really like that look, and I've paired it with a pair of very old Helmut Lang pants in black. I love black and navy together. It's very old Prada. And then in my ear, so this is a little bit of a story. I have the Dorsey, what looks like an ear cuff, but it's actually a pierced earring. And when I ordered this earring, I thought a pair was coming to me. Of course, only one came. And then by the time I'd opened the package and figured that out, the other earring had sold out. But asymmetry is nice. So I'm just going with it. I like it. Today, we're going to talk about the Row Elastic Ranger boots. We'll talk about the overall style and sizing, comfort, pricing, and then how to style. Before I start that, I'll tell you very briefly, there are 4 boots in the Ranger family. There's the pull-on Ranger boot in the kind of grainier leather. Then there's the elastic glossed Ranger boot, which is what we will talk about today. And then the lace-up glossed Ranger boot without a zip. And then the taller Ranger boot with the zip. So the elastic Ranger boot, it is, God, it's such a gorgeous boot and very understated, which is really lovely. It has a squared off toe. It's not a platform sole. It's got a little bit of a heel, tiny little bit. The bottom, no traction there, so it's more of a transition boot, spring and fall. Kind of on the lighter weight side, not heavy, not light. I would say mid-weight, actually. And then the leather, as mentioned, it's glossed, it makes it very durable. It's not going to scratch as easily. Elasticated sides to get your foot in and out, as the name suggests, and then a very useful and much needed pull tab. I'll talk about why. But first, sizing. I took my true size, and I find these very true to size, even if you have a little bit of a wider foot. So with a thin sock, I'm getting in and out pretty well. With a thin sock, once my foot is in the boot, they're very comfortable. If you have a wider foot, and you can order 2 sizes and return a pair, try your true size and maybe a half size up, though I think for most, your true size should be fine. Once you get your foot in and you're walking around, no problem. Getting your foot in, bit of a problem for me, and I don't really have a high instep. So you are going to need this. Getting in is much easier because you're using the force of gravity, the weight of your body, and kind of jamming your heel in. But getting out of them, I'm hoping that over time, that issue resolves, but it's still worth it, let me tell you. They are a gorgeous, gorgeous boot. Pricing. So the 4 boots in the family, the least expensive boot is the lace-up glossed Ranger, the one that does not have the zipper. The $13.90 for the lace-up Ranger without the zipper, and then $14.90 for the pull-on Ranger with the grainier leather. $15.90 for this pair, and $18.90 for the taller lace-up boots with the zipper. So there's a bit of a gap in pricing. How to style. These are super easy. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I did a collaboration post with 119 Corbo, my favorite boutique in Toronto that carries the Row. And incidentally, that's where I purchased these. And I've shown them with a very kind of tailored look, but they also look good with pants. I like them with these trousers that I'm wearing. And then of course, those that like a glossed boot or a Chelsea boot with denim, super easy. This would be though the first time I would say, as much as everything really does go with denim, I prefer this boot with looks other than denim. Not that I wouldn't wear it with that, but it's not my preferred look because of the gloss. But it can elevate a pair of jeans. I mean, you can wear it with your vintage Levi's and put on a really nice oversized blazer and these boots, it's gonna look spectacular. The other way I really like it is the way Ashley Olsen had styled it for the fall with a big coat. She wore these boots and then her very oversized Diana coat. I plan on doing the same thing, wearing it in the fall with oversized coats and wearing them a little more dressy. If you're having to decide of the four. Because all four are quite unique and none of them is so conspicuous that any one could be very easily ruled out, I would look to see what the gap is in your closet. If you're missing a very classic Chelsea boot, I would start with these. If you can get 2 boots and you already have a Chelsea boot, I would say do this and then one of the lace-ups. And then if you're really feeling gluttonous and you could get a third, I would do the pull-on Ranger. The only one I'm not mentioning purchasing is the beautiful little Chelsea lace-up style glossed boot without the zip. Because without the zipper, I tried to get in and out of them and I just don't have the patience for it. They're a gorgeous boot, but I don't have the patience. That is your Elastic Ranger boot review.